Football.
The Senegambia-based GTech Football Academy started the mega football search for soccer stars in the Gambia on July 26, 2016. All players, admirers, and officials took part in the developmental project that is aimed at scouting and identifying football brains around the country. The exercise targets football players from between the ages of 15 to 22 years old. And I am Sisi Sawane.
Mega Football, Search for Soccer Stars Reloaded, live in the Gambia 2017.
The president of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Kababajo, in a brief meeting with the GTech Football Academy, welcomes the initiative concerning the event in ensuring the development of football is in high level and in promoting the interest of all Gambians. Decentralization of football in the Gambia is what we are working on to ensure this beautiful game reaches every village and community in the Gambia.
I'm happy to know that we are progressing smoothly. And as I told you days ago in this office, I'm very much honored and very happy to partner with this very noble initiative. Football is everybody's business, even though we are given, at least for this moment, we are tasked the overall responsibility of coordinating and supervising, but not only that we are the ones who should do it alone. So any private sector, I would call it this initiative, will be highly welcome. Then we give you all our support, morally, technically, logistically, and even possible financing. So we are party to it. When football is played in the smallest village in this country, it is Jeff's business. Because if everything goes wrong, Gambia Football Federation has responsibility. And we want everybody to be given the opportunity to play football. And those, since we could not reach every nook and corner of the country, we don't have the means, not the human resource, not the logistic, not the financial to do it. So if there's any organization or structure that will complement that efforts of ours, we deeply appreciate and support. Hence this newfound partnership. So once again, we are assured that we are partners, and even we haven't signed yet, but I have no doubt that we will. Decentralization talk about a lot of talents over there in the rural areas that are not tapped or not identified. It's not as easy as that, but such an activity will help us to reach them, to be able to reach them, and you can identify them. As I said, you can identify them. And as I said, in addition to the school sports that we are organizing, the plenaries are already ongoing in some places. I'm sure in the next couple of weeks we'll have the finance sponsored by the Guarantee Trust Bank. So these are all the two activities or events going in tandem or in parallel. It's still giving us the opportunity for the coaches to be able to meet that urge, the desire of the people. Talking about, we have to reach out to the people in the countryside so that there are a lot of talents there, We are doing it, they are doing their own activities there, but it is going to complement that aspect of our efforts.
Mega Football, Search for Soccer Stars Reloaded, live in the Gambia 2017.
GTech and crew traveled to 6 regions in the country, namely Serekunda, Brikama, Bara, Bansang, Farafenni, and Basse. And they were welcomed by the Alcalo of Mayamba in Bara, Alhaji Munurunyan.
Yeah, my name is Mohamed Ba, sport journalist at Paradise FM and also the media officer attached to GTech Football Academy. We are right now at Medina, Kanuma, that's in Mayamba in the North Bank region. And I'm here with the Alcalo of the village.
This is very, very, very impressive.
Okay.
Because to stand up for the youths, GTech have done something that is wonders. Yeah, I'm very impressed about the talent the youths have applied anyhow to today. Because I see the action, all of them are interested to be selected to be one of the best players in this region. Discourage the youth going by the back way. I am 100% in for that. You see? Because the way out there is very rough and it's very dangerous. So an organization like this to come out to encourage the youth to stay, not to go away, that is very important. I think they have to come out. The authorities have to come out, like you did, to see what is going on here. We have very talented youth, and they are very in for football.
Okay.
Not only football, but other athletics and so on. So I think it's very important for them to come out in the whole region and select to see the talented guys we have here. Football should be decentralized, not to be at one end, one side. But here we consider ourselves like we are in a low profile places anyhow, the rural areas.
That was the Alcalo of Mayamba in Bara, Alhaji Munuru Nyan. On the following day, the team traveled to Farafenni and were welcomed by Mr. Ibrahim Sisay, the football technical coordinator in Farafenni. Let's listen to what Mr. Sisay has to say about this auspicious event.
GTEC coming is a different style because GTEC came with all their materials intact and ready to demonstrate what they can. There was an academy that came in, but we were using our own materials for them to identify talents. But you came with your own. We just brought our players, and this is it. You did your selection, and we sit and watch. Any player you identified, and that's it. Your coming is, to be honest, the first of its kind. Well, I have seen some of the players whom though living Farafenni for the last 2 years, I have never known that they can play football to this level, because I am definitely more concentrative on my club here. Though I'm a part of the regional football body too, at times when screening exercise come. But this simply tells me, yes, there should be something done in Farafenni in order to recognize this talent. But they have definitely done what should be done. Coming at this time, looking at the age at their time, making sure that those players are scouted at their age, raised up, and they will come and solve the age issue of Gambian football. This is the right thing, and if anybody have to comment, they have to be commended. The
site continues in the Upper River region in Basse and was given a warm reception by the General Secretary of the URR Football Association, Mr. Lamin Sane.
I'm very happy that even this talent selection is being decentralized, because there are people who are taken away from Basse itself. This shows that we are still following the Gambian Football Federations. That's their objective, that is to decentralize football, and that is why the federation is formed. And that's why what we are doing at the FA level, that all the districts are informed about this selection, and people from all the districts, you see, they attend from Kantora, Wunli East, Wunli West, Sandu, Jimara, and the like. Everybody here is present. So it's left on their luck to be selected. The federation, that is the executive, to talk to the the technical department should talk to the coaches, let them come home, come back down to the regions, select players, help them, train them, and at least there it will be real decentralization. That's why the federation is formed. Without that, it will not be that easy. Because as you see, there are players here that I saw only during the qualifiers. That boy is being selected by GTEC here, and I think if he's given the opportunity, he'll play for the national team. And so many of his kinds are here. URR has been blessed with talents in the likes of the present technical director, and so many of them pass through Basse to the national team, first division teams and the like. So we think coming here is it's a move in the right direction, and we are very happy to receive. The level of youth football is a bit low for the moment because most of the youths have traveled, but I can see the young ones that are coming up are even more talented than those ones that have come. Because as I told you, some people got the news late and they couldn't get the form, and some people think the real selection trial will be like tomorrow or in the evening. That's why we cannot see most of them here. But hadn't been they are rightly informed and they listen to radio well, we would have.
The delegation moved to Bansang on the following day and were received by Mr. Ibu Sen, the technical director of CRR Football Association. Let's listen to Mr. Sen on what he has to say concerning this auspicious event.
I will be very ungrateful to talk of youth football without calling 2 or 3 names that regard to youth football. In youth football, we are doing our most best to see to it that youth football has developed in this region. My colleague is not here, Pamodu Bob. He normally used to promote youth football in schools and over there. We have one Simkaru, who's called Chaduri. He's in charge of all youth football, academical, practical things in the field of. We normally used to have a tournament for them. A player called Lampard also. He's a guy who normally used to have trophies that he will put in place for these youth teams to come and compete and excel. Most of these players that are playing today pass through that trend. So we are doing our most best to see to it that we have a good tournament, a a youth trophy that we will put into CRR. Nobody will play above 18 years old. Kaba and his team, they are doing their quota to make sure that the decentralization of football has already taken place. They have told us to, we have already, that's why the CRR Football Association is existing. We have our presidents and our structures. By looking at the field that you are standing today, it was finished by Kaba and his team, the TFF. We started the fencing up to halfway when they took over office. They finish the fencing and do everything, and then they are trying to do their most best. Come December, all offices will be okay for regional football. Then when appointments of all things will be done by them. Yes, the capacity building in Bansang here, this is the only structure, as you can see, this Bansang town field that we are having. A family abandoned this land to give it to the youths of Bansang to benefit through a alkali called the late Bokora, which we are very, very grateful. So the capacity building is still lacking. The field is fenced fine. We need a better thing. We need pavilions, we need dressing rooms and all things so that the Bansang mini stadium could be a standard. Come other test games in the Gambia, you can even say I am going to play in Bansang.
On October 1st, 2016, the site continues at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. Don't touch the dial. We'll be back with the interview done by our own MS Jallo with the technical director of the GTech Football Academy.
So like you said, you've gone around the country trying to search for talents. Can you tell us how has the feedback been? What have you seen?
Yeah, Gambia has talent. Gambia got talent. We've got the number of players we want, because we don't need so much crowds. We just need to pick out the few. And the few that we've seen potentials from the young Gambians. And they have really shown us that they can play in any level in the world when it comes to football. Those selected from the first day we started, we're going to announce their name, publish their name on the newspapers. So that will give them the motive and the courage for them to know that they are up to a target, and that will encourage them to, that will boost their spirit more.
The mega football site for Soccer Stars Reloaded 2017 will commence on the 10th to the 20th of May 2017. GTech Talent Hunt, in partnership with the Gambia Football Federation, will fulfill its purpose in the lives of young talented Gambian football players that wants to make it as a career in the professional football world. This is an extraordinary football event that will also involve the public to interact and make their views, and as well as vote for their favorite region and players. Showing behind the scene of this event, of every activity to catch them young.
Mega Football, search for Soccer Stars Reloaded, live in the Gambia 2017.
You can't really say what will happen, as different actions of individual players will be displayed. To be part of this remarkable event, vote for your favorite region showing on the screen.
If you wanna be good, come to GTech. Yeah. If you need a football talent, come to GTech. Yeah.
It's an Africa football series, at the same time, a football reality show that will be shown on GRTS 3 times a week for the period of 3 weeks. During this event, invited international football scouts and football agents will be in the Gambia for this event to pick the best that will be given a great opportunity for an international football trial abroad that will also make the country proud in the football world as we catch them young.
Mega Football, search for Soccer Stars Reloaded, live in the Gambia 2017.
For sponsorship and advert placement, please contact the following numbers showing on the screen: 768-4293, 996-8898, 322-3412, 437-7214.
If you wanna be good, come to GTech. Yeah. If you need a football talent.